fantastic, rolling down the street with glue on my fingers and sprue on my seat. I tour the hobby shops from coast to coast, where paint fumes linger and I'm the host. Sniffing that Tamiya, shaking the cans, signing your sprue trees, high-fiving fans, dropping parts and dropping rhymes. I've been modeling hard since ancient times, so grab your kits and follow me fast. The hobby shop tours a model builder blast.
Okay, it's the Pope of Plastic here, hobby shop review time. This one's a little different because it is RC hobby shop, so it's primarily probably 90% RC cars, RC planes, RC boats, RC tanks. This is my local RC shop, and this place is just incredible. Hobby quarters here in Foxboro, Massachusetts. So if you're into RC or you want to get into RC, you have got to come and support a hobby shop just like this one. This place is spectacular. So come with me on a little tour of the hobby quarters here in Foxboro, Massachusetts. Let's go. Here we go. We're gonna go in the entrance here. Look at all the stickers. This place is awesome. I mean, this place is packed to the gills with RC. Look at the everything that's hanging up is for sale, pretty much. And I mean, I'm just gonna take you aisle for aisle. You know what's happening? We're gonna start down here. So you got all of your accessories and all little tiny remote controlled cars, but they've got everything from radios, servos. I was having to pick up an ESC for my Focke-Wulf, and this is where I came, and the staff here is great and knowledgeable. They have a workshop here where they're working on everything. You have a problem with your RC car, your RC plane, bring it in, they'll help you out. That's what they did for me. They worked on a couple of my planes, and their rate isn't bad. If you don't know what you're doing, I would suggest having a professional, work on. But look at all the accessories, just tons and tons and tons of stuff. They even got a little train set rolling around in here. You got all your paints and hobby supplies, so if you are looking for stuff for your plastic models, they've got that as well here. Little train accessories. This is the train department. They got lots of train stuff. If you're a train buff, they can hook you up. A lot of used stuff, some slot car stuff. Lots of vehicles for sale.
That looks bigger in person.
Look at that, Aston Martin. That's badass. So here we're gonna get into, you got your slot cars. You got plastic models. This Stuka I've got to get. Who is it? That's the B24 I'm getting ready to build right there. And that Stuka, one of my friends here on TikTok, Hogan, just got that Stuka. He almost let me build it. So we got some car models, some plane models. There's the Hindenburg that I did a review on an unboxing not too long ago. So they've got some plastic models, not a huge giant selection, but they have actually a nice variety of models here. Look at that U-boat, that's badass. But we're gonna get into the fun stuff here in a minute. A lot of slot cars. Carrera is the big slot car company. So we're gonna get into the stuff that I love. You even have some Gundam here. Nothing wrong with some Gundam. You got more accessories and tires. I mean, look at this. Clear bodies. So you take this body, you put it on your chassis, and then you can paint it however you want. A lot of fun. I've done some of these for people. If you want me to paint one of these, I certainly could do it for you. More car bodies. You got pre-painted car bodies. I mean, we're talking tons. I am so fortunate that in New England that we have so many different hobby shops. So here we're going to get into the airplanes. They're big E-flite, and E-flite works really well with Spectrum, which is, I think, the best receivers and the best receivers, best transmitters, best radios. The planes are easy. Most of them are what we call bind and fly, where you just put the plane in and it connects right away with your radio. It's kind of these kind of cramped, but you can see they just got I love this right here. That's a Cirrus. But I tell you what, I have that Viper. There we go. I have that one. I mean, any kind of airplane that you want. Look at this big Corsair with the retracts and everything else. And look, the prices are almost exactly that you would see online. You may even get a better deal. They do have sales and stuff going on here. I have that Trojan too. Look at that beautiful A10 right there. Draco. This is supposed to be an amazing plane to fly. It's big too. They have one that's put together up there hanging from the ceiling. So really, there you got a float set. Look at a huge Trojan. Look at how big that Trojan is. 2 meter. Here's that A10. So cool with retracts and lights and everything else. You got RC motorcycles. Squeezing past these guys. We're gonna move in. They got tons of NASCAR RC cars. They always have videos of how to plan RC motorcycle. Look how cool that is. That is badass. Then we get into rockets. More. There's the Draco. Look at that thing. Thing is so cool. Trojan. Just tons of glues and everything. You want foam safe glue, lots of tools. Foam safe glue when you're doing repairs on an RC plane. Make sure you make a note of that. You can't use a regular glue, it'll melt right through it. Look at the SR-71 up there. Super badass. Big RC cars, lots of Traxxas. Traxxas RC cars. More planes, these are smaller planes. I want this little, I forget what you call that plane, the Pitt Special. I love that. I need a biplane. I don't have a biplane yet. But these are your smaller beginner type planes. Then we move down here, more Traxxas. You got fire engines and construction cars. Look at this Horizon Hobby. Look at that thing, is bad. These things are fast as all get out, these RC cars, man. They've come so far. Battery powered, most of them. I'm sure they probably got some gas powered too, but man, these things are so fast. RC has come so far. Look at this Ripper tank. You got RC tanks. More Traxxas. Traxxas dealer. Micro RC. Look at, there's the Draco. Look how huge that thing is. You got an SR-71 down there, twin engine Beach. Look at that giant plane. I would destroy that the first time out. There you go. Oh, Cirrus, I love that. I'd love to get that. That is cool. Tanks, more cars, just all sorts of stuff. And then you got your RC kits from Tamiya. Look at that big Kenworth. I think that's what that is. Somebody will tell me I'm wrong. Military vehicles, RC trucks, more RC off-road. Look at that Bronco. There we go, Armco. There you go, Armco. More trucks, and then you got more planes. That is cool, the P-47, the red arrows, P-47 Thunderbolt. You're moving around too fast. Well, can you come over here and try to video all of this? Boats. Boats have really taken off, man. I've seen a lot of videos about the, look at that, the Chevelle dragster. Oh, that is badass. You see lots of videos now on these RC boats. Look at that AMG Mercedes. Look at this. A little tuned. There you go, for your JDM fans. More boats, more boats. Look at that, another, looks like a pretty old E-Flight kit right there. That's pretty cool though. Only $3.90, nope, $2.99. Clearance item, $2.99 for Red Arrow Hawk. That's pretty cool. Anyway, just tons and tons of stuff. I mean, if you like RC, look at that. Even for you construction guys, look at that. You could sit out in your backyard, drink a brewski, dig some holes, have the wife scream and yell at you. It is just really cool. I love this biplane. Look at that bind and fly. Oh yeah, $149. Wish I had some money. Wish I had some money. They'd be going home with me right now. Look at that. That is cool. So just really, really cool. I mean, just look at this. This is badass right here. Look at that. We just built a ME262. There you go, little EDF 262. I just got that, the Cub. Anyway, this is just such a great place. I'm so fortunate that this is not far from where I live. And you should come down here and give it a shot and buy some stuff. We got to keep these people in business. We have to keep these people in business. I know Amazon is great, but if you have a problem or you don't know how to set something up, it's these kind of places that are going to help you out. And they're going to help you because you bought from them. And we want them to stay in business. And here you even got your flight simulator right here. You can come in and do some flying. Look at that, B2. B2, I've heard good things and bad things about that B2. Here's your SR-71. So cool. Well, listen, come down here and help these guys because these are the kind of places that we want to support, and I'm sure they would enjoy having you come down. So make sure you come down here, and they're in Foxboro, Massachusetts. Foxboro, Massachusetts. I'll put all of the contact information in the bottom of this video, and it's Hobby Quarters in Foxboro, Massachusetts. Hobby Quarters in Foxboro, Massachusetts. Come on down, give them some support. Tell them the Pope of Plastic sent you. Like and follow. I'll talk to you soon. Next time, who knows where we'll end up? You never know.
I'm the Pope-tastic, rolling down the street with glue on my fingers and sprue on my seat. I tour the hobby shops from coast to coast, where paint fumes linger and I'm the host. Sniffing that to me, shaking the cans, signing your sprue trees, high five.